Okay, I think that's good. I was playing video games last night. I want to make sure my headset wasn't blaring, because that'd be really bad and embarrassing. Let me make sure everything's good. The audio. Does it seem good? What's up, Angelica? Let me play some desktop audio so I can make sure that's also good. So let's play this.
Jake, you have.
Let me quickly get back to browser so I can see if that sounds good. Some desktop audio so I can make sure that's also good. Yo, what's up, Julia? Let's see. Play this.
Jake, you have.
Okay, all is good. All seems good in the world. Well, hopefully, but so what's up? 100% hyped for season 3. It actually starts next week, which is awesome. Next week. And also, what's actually pretty cool is I ended up getting this. Let me I ended up getting this. So fucking cool. Yo, what's up, Jonas? Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, I finally got this because it's they're going out of stock in 2023, and I started saving up for it. And I was kind of you know what, fuck it, why not? Because season 3 is coming up, and I figured why not? I'm really excited too. I'm really excited that it starts next fucking week. Next week is Murder at 1600, and it's really cool. See, I'm gonna go put this back here. I don't have the hair right yet because, I just don't have it right because it's really hard to do the hair because I thought it would come with the hair already kind of normalized, but it's not. So what am I gonna do? But yeah, we have a new Chucky season 3 clip that released. I think it was last night. I'm not sure. Let me see when this released. It released the 27th, so yeah, about yesterday. So I figured, hey, why not check out this new Chucky Season 3 clip, talk about some things in the trailer, which there isn't really an insane amount to talk about since a lot of people have already talked about it, so it's just kind of pointless to go and retread already touched waters, so let's see. Okay, perfect. Put that there. Might as well wear this. Okay, so let's hop right into the season 3 clip. Okay. Go to the clip. This. Okay, yeah, so this is the new season 3 clip. Let's watch it and let's talk about it.
And now a sneak peek at the new season of
I've already seen it. Let me make sure desktop audio is also good.
Chucky.
Okay, good. So here's Jake, Devin, Lexi.
Hello?
You know, Jake, you have a beautiful telephone voice.
Chucky.
I really like
Just
Jake's
miss
look
me?
in this season so far.
Yeah. We missed you. Tell us where you are and we'll come visit right now.
Nah, you know me. I'm more of a hide-and-seek kind of a guy. Besides, my new place is pretty strict about visitors.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Chucky. You want to play? Let's play. But give us a clue.
I just did.
I love that. How it's kind of a bit mysterious.
Chucky. New season premieres next Wednesday at 9.
So yeah, Chucky is in the White House when he's calling them because he's at least is pretty secure and a bit touchy on visitors, which is kind of funny. Jake, Devin, Lexi obviously living with Miss Fairchild. Like I said, I really like Jake's look this season. I don't know, in season 1, kind of cool. Season 2, not pretty, also pretty cool. And then season 3 is probably my favorite look, especially that one screenshot that we got where it's the wool shirt. I don't know why I really like that look. And then yeah, Chucky seems kind of this is obviously will be I think the scene where he's oh, shitty Wi-Fi and everything and all of that, I think. Oh, actually, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess that'll be later on because he doesn't exactly yeah. Guess not. But yeah, it's cool that we got a new clip. It's actually Trying to think. We got one clip, which is like the whole Collins family inside the White House and everything. A murder happened. And then we got this clip now. And then obviously we got the season 3 trailer in between. Speaking of the trailer, let's pull that up. I actually really liked the season 3 trailer. It's just kind of... I found it kind of confusing, weirdly enough, the trailer. Which is like kind of weird because it's like... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I hate that shit. It's saying like, oh, like my stream is like belongs to someone else, but that's because I guess I'm like watching the Chucky stuff, but it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Let me exit that out. Okay. So yeah, the Chucky season 3 trailer, let's check it out. Obviously, like I've already seen it like a bunch of times, and obviously I'm sure everyone else has seen it a ton of times. It's so fucking good. I love it so much.
I know moving to a new house can be a little scary, but you'll get used to it.
Well, at least there's one good thing.
What's that?
Chucky. Yeah, some awesome copyrighted music.
Seems to be therapeutic.
The music isn't as, at least the music isn't as jarring as it was in past seasons where it was like obnoxiously like modern, where it was just like blaring in your ears, which is nice. Yep, they get the call.
You bitches miss me?
Yep, that's what we saw in the
Hey,
clip.
Chucky, you want to play?
I also really like Jake's attitude towards Chucky. How's it go? Okay, Chucky, you want to play? Tell us where. Like, I don't know why. I really like his attitude towards it, where it's like he's kind of like Andy at this point, where it's like he started off kind of like worried, scared, like, oh, trying to protect others, which obviously he's still trying to do, and then now he's like, okay, fuck yeah, like let me go towards you and like to kill you and everything. He's like almost like not scared of him anymore. Obviously scared of what he could do, but
Let's
not
play.
scared of him.
Hold on. The Wi-Fi's surprisingly crappy here.
Yeah, I wonder if that scene was cut or not shown off in the clip, because it looks like in this scene they get confused, like when he's like, oh, hold on, the Wi-Fi is surprisingly crappy here, but it looks like it's in the same scene. Let me look at that clip again.
And
Hello?
Okay, so he gets a call. So it's very possible that like they're FaceTiming and Chucky's like, oh, the Wi-Fi is surprisingly crappy here. He hangs up and then he calls Jake, which makes sense. I guess that's like what goes on. Yep, Tiffany in prison.
You're not the
And apparently she's going to be in prison for the first 4 episodes, which will be absolutely insane, but it seems like it'll be fun.
Lucy from Dateline.
I'm very curious to see how she gets arrested in, I think, episode 3, Jennifer's Body, because that will be like a whole flashback episode taking place exactly after season 2, like, you know, ends. It's trickery. Every trailer does it. Yeah. But yeah, since episode 3 is going to be like a flashback episode, I'm assuming, because episode 1 doesn't take place right after season 2. It's a little bit of a time jump, as many speculated. And then episode 3 is going to show exactly what happened after. So I'm like, you know, because we did get some flashback scenes in this, showing like, you know, a little bit of what's going to happen after season 2 ends. So I'm curious for that.
Chucky took her.
Chucky took her.
Caroline.
This is a big scene that a lot of people are scared of, including myself. And I feel like, obviously, I don't think Annie's going to... What the fuck is that sound? I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Annie's going to die. I think just some weird shit's going to happen that's going to cause him to be able to get out of this situation, because he can't die like this. I would feel so fucking disrespected as a fan.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, and I can't fucking hear anything?
I'm his new friend.
Ugh, for fuck's sake. Damn it. Ugh, let me plug in my unplug my headset. Plug it back in. Let's see if that fixed it.
Friend till the end.
Knife drop.
Okay.
Have you seen the news? Is that Chucky in the White House?
We're responsible.
Oh, yeah, but about the Andy thing. I doubt he's going to die because, like I said, that can't be how he goes. I know Caroline's reading the book, like, Voodoo for Dummies, so maybe, like, Chucky will do some voodoo shit with Andy. Who knows? Or maybe with Caroline. But I doubt he's going to die because that just doesn't feel like that makes sense to me. Because it's, like, Andy dying, our main character that we've had since the very beginning, dying, tied to a bed. I just can't see it happening.
Friend till the end.
Knife drop.
Yeah, there's all that gore and everything. Like, is that like a nightstick or some shit? I don't know. Something, maybe a rose. I don't know.
Have you seen the news? Is that Chucky?
Yeah, Chucky in the White House.
We're responsible for Chucky.
Yeah, like I said, I love this outfit for Jake. I don't know why. I just really like
We're
it.
going to DC. He knows where my sister is.
We're gonna kill Chucky, guys.
That scene feels so weird. Whereas they really kill Chucky, guys. Again.
He's a killer in the White House.
I don't know why. I thought this was, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's from the show Suits and is not going to be in Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
This is gonna be our bloodiest Halloween yet.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera. Wait. Oh, motherfucker. Damn it. Sorry.
He's a killer in the White House.
This is gonna be our bloodiest Halloween yet.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be an episode... Trying to see where it is.
Gonna be our bloodiest Halloween.
I think this is going to be like an episode 3, maybe, showing like, you know, what happened after season 2. Let me kind of see something. It seems like they hit Jennifer Tilly and let them hit her harder. Yeah. I can kind of see why you'd say that. But yeah, it seems probably going to be like a flashback. Let me make sure it's showing the screen again. I get scared every time now after that. Oh, and I'm so convinced this right here is Grant. Like, not like this right here is Jake, but I'm so convinced that's Grant, like, taking off, like, you know, going off with Lexi. Because, like, you know, he seems like that type of character. I so feel like that's where the president's gonna die. I really do. I so feel like this scene right here is where he's gonna die or something's gonna happen. Because he walks over to Chucky so just like mysteriously, like, oh, like something's definitely up with this doll. So I feel like he knows something's up. So I feel like this is where something's going to happen. And with him wearing the Phantom of the Opera mask, you know something's going to happen. Or Phantom of the Opera, or maybe Phantom of the Paradise. I don't know. More Phantom of the Opera. But I feel like something's really going to happen here. And I can't wait for it. This kind of seems like... So there's going to be a lot of murder. Obviously a lot of plot with like Jake, Devin, Lexi trying to get to like, you know, DC, find Caroline and all of that. But I feel like this right here, which is obviously takes place in episode 4, which is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, I feel like that's going to really be where things like ramp up to like the highest tension. Kind of, where it's like things are really going to matter. Where it's like Jake, Devin, Lexi, they finally get to Chucky. Maybe they've gotten Caroline, but this is like that mid-season finale where shit is really going to go down. And yeah, they like literally walk up to like... Here, James Collins, like Devin Sawa's character, looks off to the side, sees them. So I feel like this is where Chucky's going to, like, slice his throat. Something's going to happen. They're going to be, like, right there looking at it. And even James looks right at them. So I feel like that's really where something's going to happen.
The Oval Office, very interesting.
Also, a lot of people were saying, and I don't think it is. Yeah, a lot of people are saying this is... Fuck, why can I not think of his name now? Karen and Detective. Holy fuck, I cannot think of his name right now. Mike Norris, Detective Mike Norris, yeah. A lot of people are saying this is like Detective Mike Norris. I don't think it is. Like, you know, I could see how people would think it's him, but I don't think it's him. It would be cool. Like, he's like, you know, he went from being a detective, small-time cop, although not incredibly small-time since he's like a detective, and then he goes to being like, you know, with the president inside the White House and everything to investigate Chucky's killings. That would make actually a lot of sense. And I don't think Chris Sardon, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is retired from acting like Karen's actress is. All I can see her coming back for Chucky, and I think since she seems to like Chucky, I wouldn't doubt him coming back and everything, because he seems to really like Chucky, and I think he's even talked about the Chucky show in, like, you know, the Chucky TV series or series inside interviews, like, you know, during when season 1 was a thing or coming out. Will Nika survive in season 3? She might. I don't know. I feel she will, because it's just like I can't see her dying. I don't know. That's kind of the thing. It's like, how do you have tension, at least towards your main characters, when you feel like all of them are going to survive? It's like, I feel like Nika is going to survive, because it's like she's been through so much. Like, what fucking more can you do to her? Although I guess death would kind of be like relaxing in a way, because what they did to her at the end of season 1 is like the ultimate fucking thing, where it's like that's like a fate worse than death, having like, you know, all of her, like, you know, legs and all that removed. So maybe she'd find comfort in death, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe she'll die. I don't know. I can see that being a season 3 part 2 thing, which is gonna premiere in 2024, which I didn't talk about because it's big, but it's pretty small info, so I couldn't see myself making a long video out of that. Unless maybe talking about what's going to happen in part 2, which actually, now I think that's a pretty good video idea to make, but yeah, I can't see Nika dying. Like I said, if she does, it's going to be saved for part 2, and also I can't see Andy dying. And also, speaking of Andy, and yeah, there's like Nika and Caroline. This is, like I said, likely after, you know, the whole, in episode 3, like, you know, what happened after the season 2, like directly continuing after. It's also interesting that they have the theater district thing, and obviously Chucky's gonna do like the whole Phantom of the Opera, which is like kind of funny. Yeah, Chucky doing the whole Damballa thing and in his Phantom of the Opera costume. So I do wonder, like, if he's possessing someone or doing his old voodoo for dummies or voodoo shtick. So maybe, and I wonder on who, whether if maybe on James or someone else. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, and this whole scene right here is in, like, when Chucky's, like, literally sitting on Andy. So, like I said, I don't think he's going to die. Do you think Caroline will snap out of it with Chucky? I would love to see that, because I can't see her dying, because obviously it's a kid, you know? I mean, kids have died in Chucky before. I mean, they literally blew up a kid in episode 1 of season 2, so I don't know. It's like, I could see Lexi sacrificing herself for Caroline, but then you lose Lexi, and I don't want Lexi to die. Like, in season 1, I wanted her to fucking, like, you know, die 1,000 deaths and everything, but she's, like, a likable character now. She's come so far, especially with, like, you know, what she went through with, like, Nadine and all of that, and drug addiction. So it's like, I can't see her dying to save Caroline. Like, I could see her character doing it, like, being something heroic, but it's like, I don't want her to die. But on the whole Caroline, like, aspect and everything, yeah, I can see her eventually snapping out of it. Like, I wouldn't want her to die, because that'd just be, like, such another hard hit to Lexi, where it's like, she'll feel like she failed. So it's like, yeah, I could see, like, Caroline snapping out of it. I could see her snapping out of it. That would be really cool, though, because it's like Caroline's always been in kind of this state throughout the show where she's like, where she just seems kind of, I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. where she's always kind of seemed not exactly likable, which obviously she's a kid and everything, and obviously there's like, you know, the actress who trying to think of what's the correct term. The actress has I think autism, which obviously is like a really, you have to kind of separate. I'm not sure the best way to say it without like saying it wrong, but yeah, you can't, like, there's a certain degree to which you could say the character's annoying to where it's like, you know, not seeming like an asshole, you know, like, yeah, the character can be a little annoying, but at the same time it's a kid, so, you know. But yeah, Caroline's kind of been always in this state where it's like not everyone's like, oh, we love Caroline or anything, or like all of that. She's never been like a central character where everyone's like, oh yeah. But now everyone's like scared for her and everything. So I do wonder if maybe she's like, should become like a central character that everyone's like kind of really liking, you know? And like, you know, because now everyone's scared for her. And I guess kind of, you know, I guess she's not an antagonist. I don't know. It's a bit of like a weird ramble. Here's the best way to put it. She's always been kind of a background character and everything. Kind of like, oh, I want Chucky and everything, but kind of a background character, kind of to Lexi. Now she's central. But I wonder if she'll come to a front more character in season 3 where she'll be like snap out of Chucky's, like, you know, whole thing. And then kind of become more centralized, where she'll get more dialogue and everything, and she'll be more happy, I guess is like a better way to put it. She'll be like happy and all of that, like be like, you know, more of a sister with Lexi and I think there'll be more sisterhood, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know. Well, Christina Silva come back in season 3. She, I think, expressed wanting to come back around season 1, I think, or maybe season 2, so it's possible with all of this time that's passed that maybe like Don Mancini and her have spoken. I think Don Mancini even said that he saw the video and interview that she did where she said she wanted to come back. So it's very possible, and if not in this season, maybe in season 4 or maybe in season 3 part 2. That's very possible. I don't think that will happen, but do you think something bad to Caroline? I'm not sure. But I doubt anything like terribly bad. I mean, I doubt she'll also go through what happened to Caroline or Nika's niece, I think her name, or like the correct terminology for it. I don't think she'll go through anything that horribly like death, but do you think Andy will do something bad to Caroline? I don't think he'll kill her, because he'll kind of like, maybe if he like is about to go and like, you know, hit her or kill her, he'll realize, oh my god, this kid's pretty much like, you know, fucked up by Chucky, which could have been him back in Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. So maybe he'll put like, you know, himself in Caroline's shoes if he did end up going down a bad path and try to help her, which is also very possible, and I didn't even think about that until now. But I think Kyle comes in and saves Andy. Yes, this is actually something I kind of thought about from this scene right here.
That's very interesting.
Yes, okay. So notice right here, Andy's like looking off to the side, like this way. Like, you know, wide-eyed, like, oh shit. And then he looks back up at Chucky, like kind of wide-eyed and like, oh shit. So I can see Caroline like knocking at the door, or not Caroline, somebody knocking at the door like, oh, Andy, are you all right? And everything, maybe like Kyle, because I could see Andy living with Kyle and everything. Or maybe it's Karen and Mike Norris. Who knows? Very, very small chance. But I can see Andy visiting, be getting a small chance. It could either be Kyle or a neighbor, or he's just looking at Caroline. That's very possible too. And she's just like off to the side. And he's like looking at her. That's very possible. Or he just happens to look off to the side. I don't know. Who knows? But I feel he's looking at someone or something and all of that. Maybe his screams attract like a neighbor. And Chucky's like, tell him to go the fuck away or something like that. Do you think Kyle will come in and save Annie and take Caroline back to Lexi? Again, that's very possible. And also, when it comes to where Annie's living, let me see if I get a shot again of that.
Chucky took her.
Caroline, you don't.
Also, am I on? Oh yeah, I want to make sure I'm on the computer. when it comes to this shot, I wonder where Andy's living, because the whole point I made was, okay, so Andy and I think it was Curse of Chucky was living in kind of a townhome surrounded by others because he wasn't worried about Chucky anymore. He had nothing to worry about with Chucky. So he's like, okay, I'll live around others and all of that in a townhome, like, because he thinks Chucky's dead, not around to bug him anymore. But then in Cult of Chucky, he's like, oh, Chucky's back and everything, so I'm not safe anymore. So he moves into a secluded cabin in the woods where no one else is around him and everything. He can see for miles, set up his own traps and all of that. So I wonder if he's back to a townhome where he's more around people again, or he's still in a cabin in the woods, or maybe he's in the city. But that's something I really doubt. Or maybe he's visiting someone, like I said, Karen and Mike Norris. Or maybe he's living with Kyle anywhere. Who knows? But it's just kind of interesting nonetheless, and yeah. Also, it's streaming on Peacock, which, you know, that'll be, I think, streaming next day after the episode premieres, which is Wednesdays, so then it'll be on Thursdays, or maybe it'll be like right after the episode finishes. I'm not sure about the whole details on that. Yeah, I've seen people say it looks like the woods. It actually does, because there's some, like, you know, bushes out here, and I think some trees. And I think these lights might be from the lamp or something. I don't know. But yeah, it does kind of look like the woods. Unless there's some woods around his townhome where he's living around others. I don't know. I do think it's really cool. Like, I'm really excited to see more Andy in Season 3. And based on, like, you know, the position he's in, I'm assuming he obviously didn't know Chucky was still alive or coming. He's just living his normal life. And also, Kyle's definitely coming back, because obviously, or likely, it's not confirmed if she's coming back, but likely she's coming back, because, like, if Andy's coming back, obviously I'm assuming Kyle's going to come back and everything. And also, Mancini or Don Mancini did say that, like, oh, just because they walked off into the sunset in the Child's Play 2 clip in, like, you know, the ending of Season 2 doesn't mean Chucky's finished with them, or, like, you know, the wrath or something. Also, kind of I'm not sure of a funny topic, but something that's kind of cool is ever since the WGA got their deal and the whole writer's strike is over, which is a really good thing, Dom Mancini is back promoting, like, you know, Chucky on Twitter and everything and all of that. Funny picture of Dom Mancini and Jennifer Tilly. But yeah, Dom Mancini's back, like, you know, promoting Chucky, which is really cool, on, like, Twitter, Instagram, all of that, because this, like, you know, writer's strike's over. Obviously, there's still the actors strike for a fair deal there and everything. I'm not sure. I don't know the whole details on that, but the writer's strike's over, so Dom Mancini's back to promoting Chucky and everything, all of that, meaning he's probably back to writing. So maybe he's writing some more about Season 3, like, you know, for Part 2, some stuff for Part 2, like, you know, adjusting stuff, because I think they only finished filming the first 4 episodes, or maybe 5, so they still have more stuff to finish. So maybe there's, like, you know, some rewrites, stuff like that, or maybe he's writing for stuff for Season 4. Who knows? I did see some speculation that Season 4 or Season 3 could be the last. But I don't know. That's for a whole separate conversation video of that. I would have to think that over on how all that would work. Am I the only one that's a little sad that they got rid of the long hair? Oh, the long hair for Andy. Wait. Let me see. I looked up long hair Andy, and oh, I looked up Child's Play 2. Fuck. Chucky Season 2. Yeah, long-haired Andy. I don't know. I'm kind of fine they got rid of it. Also, I'll have to watch this. Alex Vincent interview on Chucky Season 1. Yeah, I'll have to watch that. It looks cool. But yeah, long-haired Andy, Also, this looks fucking weird. This looks like something I'd see in, like, John Carpenter's The Thing, which is really funny. But yeah, I'm kind of... It was a cool while it lasted in Season 2 and everything and all of that, but I'm kind of fine with the short hair. I don't know, I'm kind of fine with it, but... Yeah. How do you think the kids will get into the White House without security catching them? I think I don't know if they're necessarily going to get into the White House, Although they do get into this kind of White House party. I think this is the White House. Unless it's like a venue, but I'll just assume it's the White House. I have a feeling since Lexi goes off with Grant that they're going to become friends with, like, you know, Grant, which is obviously the president's son. And I feel like that's how they're going to get in and get all into the White House and all of that stuff. Which would be really cool. And I feel like, yeah, I'm very confident that's how they're going to get into the White House, get into this party. Because how else are they going to get in where it's like, you know, because why would they have a public party where anybody could come to see the president? I mean, they have rallies in the real world and everything, so I guess that's possible, but who knows? Holy shit, it's hot in here, but... Oh, one last thing I really wanted to talk about. One last thing. I'm so fucking happy that they kind of listened to a degree where they have Scary Chucky back. I don't think season 3 is the final season. They would have said that from the beginning, which is good. Maybe season 4 will be the final season. Yeah, I can see that. I can see, yeah, I feel like they would say that too. Like, I feel like they wouldn't just, like, you know, go in and say, hey, like, you know, after the like, when the season is nearly over, saying, yeah, this is the final one. Unless they do just flat out end it and then they do another movie. Who knows? But yeah, I think season 4 could be the last one. Or they could continue on more. You know? Even though I slightly feel like Chucky going into the White House and going into, like, you know, the president is, like, the height of what he can do. Because it's, like, after you, like, invade the White House, it's like, where else does Chucky go? Like, obviously, that's a bit of closed-minded mindset. Like, obviously, there's plenty of places you can go. But when it comes to, like, insane locations, it's, like, the White House. Where else do you go? Do you think Miss Fairchild takes them to Washington? Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like Miss Fairchild will take them to Washington. But yeah, when it comes to my thoughts on the season 3 trailer, I do really like it. But one of the things that I really loved and, like, noticed before I even fully watched the trailer and the previews is the scary Chucky face is back. Like, there's multiple shots of it, and this takes place in a car with an umbrella kill where Chucky shoves an umbrella maybe down someone's throat or something and they explode, which would be really cool. Reminds me of some shit I've seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Do you think Henry and his brother are going to be new targets? I don't know if Henry will necessarily be. Actually, maybe Henry will, like, you know, help Chucky move around the White House and help him move around kind of like Andy did in Child's Play 1. But I could see maybe Grant being a target since he's... I don't know. You know what's weird is ever since I've seen Grant's character, I am just like, his character personality is 100% going to be an asshole older brother or just an asshole in general. And I don't know why. Like, I think Critical Overlord already said the Collins family does, like, drugs and are kind of, like, sketchy all on their own, even including Henry, although I'm not sure. I don't think he does drugs. That he's just kind of, like, you know, maybe a little privileged. Who knows? But yeah, Grant just strikes me as a bit of a... So I can see him being a target for Chucky, where he's like, oh my god, I can't stand your fucking brother to Henry. And all of that. The only thing I'm wondering is how does Andy survive that knife stab? Because Critical Overlord says that that's when he is attacking Andy, but obviously they won't kill him off in the first 4 episodes. I don't know. I think someone even said to me saying, like, oh, what if Chucky possesses Andy or does something to him with voodoo? Which is possible. Because, I mean, he's been trying to do it his entire life. Although with Caroline saying all of his new friends at the end, I could see Chucky trying to kill him, especially with how he raises the knife. But maybe Andy will, like, manipulate Chucky somehow, like, you know, kind of like how Andy did in the Child's Play 2019 movie. At the ending of that, who knows? I doubt it, but I feel like maybe, like, you know, something will happen that will have Andy survive. Maybe Kyle will come in and knock him off. Maybe Karen or Mike will, but yet again, super fucking out there and a 0% chance thing or very, very slim chance, 1% chance. But I feel like something will happen. Will Caroline die in season 3? If she does, I feel like that'll be saved for part 2 of season 3, unless they do in the mid-season finale. But I'd feel like that'd be saved for part 2. But I don't think she'll die, because I feel like that would be way too much on Lexi. Because she already lost, like, her father, mother, Nadine, and also Junior. I almost fucking forgot at the ending of season 1. And I just can't see them killing Caroline, because Caroline's, like, the whole reason she's, like, on this, like, hunt and everything, and her whole motivation for season 3 is to now get her sister back and away from Chucky. So I just can't see Caroline dying. I can see maybe Lexi dying to maybe save Caroline, sacrifice herself. But yet again, I wouldn't want Lexi to die, because now she's such a likable character compared to how she was in season 1. No, I can't see Chucky killing Caroline like Alice, because it's just, I just can't see that happening again, especially to Nika and, Lexi, with them both losing a child kind of like that, or, them losing a younger sibling or someone they are caretaker to. I don't think Alice is dead. Never saw the body. What if Miss Fairchild? She's Miss Fairchild growing up. I don't know if the timeline exactly goes with that, in my honest opinion, because Nika doesn't age an insane amount. Not much time passes between Curse of Chucky, unless Alice does a soul transfer to an older body, which is possible, because I don't think they have the same hair color. Although I haven't watched Curse of Chucky in a while, so yeah, I don't know if the timeline necessarily matches up. It is said that Nika, Andy, and of course Tiffany show up in episode 3. So with that being a flashback episode, does Caroline have the same outfit? I need water. Throat's getting dry. Does Caroline have on the same outfit that she does at the end of season 2 in that Andy section or clip?
Where is my sister?
Let me see. Yeah, she is wearing the same outfit. So yeah, it's very possible, and it kind of has the color grading of the other flashback clips in episode 3. So it's very possible at the end of season 2 and everything, Chucky goes straight for Andy, because Caroline is wearing the same outfit. And actually, I think this is the same voodoo. Wait a fucking second. I think this is the same Voodoo for Dummies book Tiffany has at the end of season 2. So it's very possible Caroline took that book, and then they went straight to Andy's house. I think you and we're onto something. That is very possible. I saw on Google Chucky TV series full cast, and it shows Henry Brothers in all 4 episodes. I think he's taking over Junior and taking over Nadine's place. It is possible. I don't know. Like I said, his character feels like it would be an asshole character to me, but it's possible he ends up being a nice guy. It would be cool. He does look like a cool character also that could be a part of our characters group. But with Critical Overload saying the Collins are kind of people, I don't know. We'll see. Because Miss Fairchild knows Chucky's alive. I wonder how she would know that. That's why I think she could be Alice. It's possible, and it would be cool. It would be cool. It's not 100% sure if the timeline matches up, but again, it would be cool. I searched up Nika's age, and she's 34. She's going to be 35 in season 3. It makes sense. I have another question. Do you think Nika, wherever, drives a car? I'm trying to think. Did she ever get... I mean, she only ever got kind of mechanical arms. And does she wear them in the end of the, Does she wear the mechanical arms in the trailer or no?
Just miss me?
Yeah, where's my...
Chucky.
He knows.
Guys.
Again. Killer. Husband. This Halloween yet.
Let me see.
Our son, we put on our pupils.
Chucky.
Have you seen the news? Is that Chucky going to DC?
My sister.
Is a killer. Our bloodiest Halloween yet.
Okay, there's the clip. Yeah, it looks like she has like the mechanical arms on, so it's very possible that she also got legs or some form of like bionic legs or mechanical legs or metal legs to be able to drive a car. Actually, that'd be really cool if she like could. I like Chucky's new costume. Yeah, I really like that too. That's something I actually like. Do you think we only have $1? Will there be more in Chucky season 4? I feel like at least for season 3, I would love for them to finally just stick with $1 again, like they did in season 1 and like in the older, like Chucky Child's Play stuff. So yeah, I'm confident we'll at least stick with $1 in season 3, maybe only part 1. Maybe there'll be another $1 in season 3, part 2. But I feel like I'd like them to stick with $1 for season 3, and then maybe introduce like maybe one more doll, maybe some other more dolls I think in season 4, but we'll see where that goes. 36. Oh, with her age, I think. What I'm trying to tell you is, what if she ever learned to drive? Yeah, I can see that happening. Trying to see something. Trying to think in like when it comes to like other things when it comes to season 3. In the Halloween party, I don't see Henry's brother. Do you see? Actually, yes. Let me go back to the trailer. At least I think this is him. Full screen it. Actually, am I on? Okay. I'm gonna show my computer before I go. I think right about here. Okay, I think I went a little far, I think. Oh, yes. Right here, I think, is Grant. Right here, where he takes Lexi. Because it just looks like his kind of hair. And I can see him being into Lexi and being, like, one of the whole reasons they get into the party in the first place. But yeah, I think this is Henry's brother, Grant, right here. Which is all fine, dandy, and cool. And I can see them all being friends. At least maybe fake friends to get, like, you know, get into the party and all that. Do you think there's a big showdown at the White House party between the kids and Chucky? Because if you notice, Caroline isn't shown at the party. Yeah, I think there will be, like, a bit of a showdown. I can see that, like, you know, going on. My suggestion is that Nika's going really, really far, start her family. I can see that, too. I would love to see Nika start getting, like, kind of that happy, start moving more towards that happy ending after she obviously gets revenge on Tiffany in, like, you know, season 3. But yeah, I think there's gonna be a big showdown in, like, that whole, like, party, that whole Halloween party thing. I feel that's, like, really where shit's gonna go down. I can't wait for that whole thing because, like, that's like, I feel like that's because that happens in episode 4, the mid-season finale. So I feel like that's where shit is like really gonna go down, and I can't wait for that. I feel like that's kind of all I really want to talk about. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. I actually really liked like streaming today and everything because it's pretty fun getting to talk to everyone. Imagine they did a season with just Nika and she made it to old age. I feel like that's like, you know, it'd be interesting. I love to see her actually being able to make it there. Because it's like I said, she's been through so much that it's like, what more can you do to her? Chucky might have told Caroline to hide. Like, that's possible too. Like, she's just like out hiding somewhere and like, you know, they can't like find her because she's like, you know, all of that. That's possible too. But yeah, I think I'm going to start wrapping up the stream because I'm kind of tired and it's getting a little hot in here. And I have to turn my fan off so it's not like blaring into the mic. Do you think Devon Sawa dies again? 100%. Actually, there's a literal specific scene in the trailer where I think he's going to die. Let me get to it. Right about. Also, there's a lot of mayhem that happens. Yeah, I feel like right here is where he's going to die. Because it's like you have Chuck, like he looks suspicious at Chucky, like he knows something is 100% up. And then the kids walk up to him. I know it's a bit of low quality. But where the kids walk up to him, I feel like this is 100% going to be where he dies. Or at least something really, really bad happens to him. But I feel like he's definitely going to die again. Let me make sure I'm at the... But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up because I feel kind of tired. It's a bit hot in here. And yeah. If you have any other Chucky Season 3 theories, make sure to... let me post the link down here. On the click links. But yeah, if you want to tweet any more, like, you know, Chucky Season 3 theories that mean anything, or, like, you know, if you have any more Chucky Season 3 questions or theories, make sure to tweet at me on Twitter. Because that's pretty much where, like, you know... Can you pause the scene when the college turn around fast when Henry's brother's on the scene? Collins turn around fast. Actually, make sure I'm back on, like, the call computer. Collins turn around fast. Do you mean this scene? Because Henry's in this scene, I think. Actually, where they turn around fast. I think there's another scene where they all run.
I think he found the White House.
This is gonna be our bloodiest Halloween.
Also, now I think about it, I wonder if this is after...
Halloween yet. Bloodiest Halloween.
I wonder if this whole thing is... after the party, that's possible. Also, I think this is might be what you mean. Where, like, they're all turning around running. Henry's brother could be there. It's very possible. Are they going to remove Nika's prosthetic arms and legs to be able to shower? Or, like, they're going to help her? That's possible. I mean, I'm pretty sure she might need him to shower, but... I don't know. I don't know the whole logistics of that. But yeah, pretty much, I'm gonna end the stream there and everything. If you have any more, like, you know, Chucky Season 3 theories, thoughts, questions, anything, make sure to tweet at me on Twitter. I posted my Twitter and everything in the... Or message me on Instagram, which is pretty much Mr. DeLorean on Instagram. Message me on there, post... or whatever, tag me in something and just let me know if you have any more questions, theories, anything. We'll talk about it there. And obviously more videos on the way, more live streams on the way. I'm pretty much back. I just had a fever the last few days, so pretty much was shot dead there. Or just in bed, unable to move because I was so tired. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream there and everything. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the chat and everything, comments and everything. It does mean a lot that everyone came out to watch and everything. And yeah, thanks for all of this Chucky Season 3 theories and all of that. It's really cool to, like, you know, that Season 3 starts next fucking week, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, like I said, tweet at me, message me, anything, any, like, theories and questions, whatever you have, and let's chat with that. And yeah, peace my amigos, and peace out.